BeRzErKzOmBiEs here with a little die strategy for getting high rounds. This strategy can work from anywhere between 2 to 4 people. You know, you might be able to get it with solo, might not, you know, it's a little bit harder, but I mean 2 people would be easier because what you're going to need is the trample steam, or whatever you want to call it. And you're going to want to not only open up one door in this downstairs area, and that's right where the zombies are coming through. Right there, right where my friend is going to put that trample steam. But the door that I'm by right now, you're going to want to keep closed, so that way if you do get hurt like I was, you can have like a little recovery time, or, you know, so they're not flooding through both ways. Because you're going to want to put a trample steam by that doorway, the doorway that you do open, and right there, and one by the window. And the reason for that is because they kind of like guard the area themselves, and you know, in higher rounds, when zombies are flooding in, they'll kind of like do the work of another 2 people. So you know, the more people you have, the better, so you can have more trample steams. The problem is you only need 2 up at a time, so it can work with 2 people. You can even work with 1, like mine broke. So that's the reason, that's the benefit of having more people, because if one person's breaks, you can have another person place theirs down. So that way you don't have to be like running up to grab another trample steam in between rounds and then risking going down. So, you know, this is a fairly decent strategy. It can work for very, very long times, even like the ninja things I like to call them, because, you know, you're in China, and they jump around the walls like they're ninjas. The main thing though is when you have them down, when you have the trample steams down, you want to be careful where you're walking, because if those go up, you know, it's like a whole defense mechanism down, and it can cost you the round or even the game. Some vital perks for this is you're gonna need, for sure, you're gonna need Jug. You're gonna probably need Quick Revive, even though I don't have it up there. One of my friends do. And you're gonna need Sleight of Hand or Speed Cola. You know, if you want to have more guns, like the person that has the Slickle Fire, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. The person that has that, they're probably gonna want to have Mule Kick, just so they can have 2 good, solid, full auto weapons like me, and also the Wonder Weapon. You know, so with this whole strategy, it's very simple, because like I said, you know, the trample steam does as much work as you can do, even though you don't get points for it. I mean, if you did get points for it, the thing itself would just be too overpowered. And it's kind of overpowered as of now, but you know, who's complaining? But we actually got to round, I think it was 23 with this, using this strategy. We ended up getting down because we were all out of ammo, and we were expecting a max ammo soon, and we held it off too long. But what's nice, another benefit of being down here, is you got two perk elevators right there. So if you get the 2 perks like we did, we got the 2 solid perks. We got Jug, and we got Mule Kick down there. And it's very beneficial to have those down there, to be by a perk elevator in this game, no matter where you are. You know, you also want to be, you know, you want to be close to them, because they're a way of transportation that if you do need to get up somewhere quick, you can just hop on those. Not only that, but they're perks. So just like any other zombies game, those perks those perks help you and guide you along in the game. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I think 2 more people came down here, and that was because our trample steam broke down, and these 2 guys were like kind of doing their own thing, running around the roof of the map. But they came down for I think one of them actually died the previous rounds, or they're out of ammo or something, so they needed to be escorted or need to be covered. They were getting kind of overrun, so they came down here, and this just kind of shows like how you know, even though like it still works with 4 people. It's not like people are running into each other with each other's herds, because you know there's very few access points for the zombies to get in, and so that's what makes it beneficial. So what's going on here is I'm gonna escort my friend to get the AK-74U, and I just switched over to another person there. This is the other person I was originally down there with, me and this other my friend, illumitommy, and she's actually a girl, and what she's doing is she's just holding off with this other person, and yeah, so try to check it out, try to get to a high rounds, and thank you.